And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Chinese Taipei taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, Singh, it's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, Boog. Impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Tyler Wells.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Chance Howe. And that one fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one's gone into the bleachers. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 4th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Wade Chang, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Chen. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball one.
Inside. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Singh leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Wayne Chen in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. To third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he tried to be aggressive, see if he can get that much closer to home plate, but an absolutely perfect throw from the outfield. Exciting play to end the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, number 46.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Rip towards third. Slings it across, and they get Mullins for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it. And
Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That one misses in the dirt. Out to short. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 out, space is empty. Hee-haw! Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one missed.
1-2.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the rookie right fielder, Chance Ray.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Wells back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ray with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. That one fouled off.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So now the DH spot, Will Sohn. Base hit. Now, Alex DeJesus. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Next pitch is outside.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to short, Henderson. The throw to first, and that'll do it. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Barriera, a 6'4" lefty, 38 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. That's towards center. Brown on his way over. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Ramon Laureano in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And it remains. On to the 3rd inning. Here's a big power threat. Chance Howe. Slider right there.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Number 28.
Wade Chang will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Singh stands in now and watches strike 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Out to short, Henderson. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now a chance for Colton Cowser. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And makes the grab. 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Jorge Mateo now. That one outside and it's 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Bounce to third. Tosses across to first. And the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one almost hit him. And there's a foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Wayne Chen getting ready to hit. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Hit in the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now that number 88.
Chance Ray digs in now. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And he deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Sends it to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
Now batting first baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. His second of the year, and we are starting over. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill. And that clips the inside corner.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside.
That's 1-1.
Swings through that.
2. 1-2 is the count.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And there's a ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Wells back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
In the air, center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And here's the catcher, U.J. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Sohn, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
You know, Booth, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Chance Howe now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that's fouled off. Howe, in his rookie season, 25 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. To the right side. To first. And that is that. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. In the air, right side. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Laureano comes up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Late swing fouled off. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And Laureano is retired. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count,
No
you've got to
balls,
figure out a
2
way
strikes.
to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Still tied 1-1. New pitcher now, Brian Baker. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now the number 2 hitter, Wade Chang. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken getting loose out there. Perez, the power lefty, up as well. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Gio Singh, the next to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
So they decided against challenging the call at first, so he is out. Stepping in, Chen, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one way inside.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
And he grounds one to the right side to Jesus. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. Grounded out his first time up. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
That was straight queso right there.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's grounded out a couple of times. Corner infielders playing in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. New pitcher on now, Keegan Aiken.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Foul ball there. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
This one in the air. Mountcastle under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So up next, Will Sohn. He's 2 for 2.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now here is Alex DeJesus. That one's in there. Strike one. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Step off, throw to first. Zone, back in on a dive. And that one moves his feet.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though they're...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1. Set for the last half of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chad Choo-Choo taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. First offering, and it just misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Off the mark there. And it's 2-0.
2-0.
And delivers outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1-1. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
That's a ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Squirts away a little bit.
2-2.
Henderson at second with nobody out. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Adley Rutschman will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And downstairs, Choo-Choo. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. In the dirt.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Ramon Laureano. And the sweeper is off the plate.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through the sweeper.
1-2 is the count.
And that's outside. Now 2-2. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Orioles on top 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Calls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Chance Howe.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that drops in for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there, and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And now, Wade Chang. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering is fouled back.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kelvin Chan. Digging in, Jordan Westburg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So up next, Colton Cowser. That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Here's a high chopper. And that one handled. And they tag him out.
second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand has to hurry. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. Mateo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him out front for the strikeout. One left for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Singh swings through it for strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Wayne Chen, 1 for 3. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, number 1.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
You